Hi guys, Mygypsyrosetarot. I'm going to do a love reading for Sagittarius for the month of July 2019. I'm going to apologize in advance. I have a gnarly cough, so I'll probably be doing that. I put all of my cards in the upright position when I start a reading, so if it comes out reversed, it is pretty significant to me. What else do I want to tell you? This message may or may not resonate with you. I hope it does, but it's going out to the general public, all the Sagittariuses for the month of July. So if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. If it does, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I think that's it. So let's get into it. I've already shuffled your cards. I've meditated on the cards. I've laid them out. I have clarifiers out. I use playing cards to clarify because I love them. That's how I learned. Okay. So, first card out, we have Judgment, followed by Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I got a strong feeling from that when it came out, especially with the clarifier of the Six of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords, some shadiness is going on. Also, I do cuss. I apologize if that's not your thing, you know, to each their own. Last card we have is the Tower. I also asked for outcome or what I would use as advice, and I've got a lot of cards, like they just kept coming, so I took them all. We'll get there. Give me a second to look this over. You know what, I'm just gonna start talking and we'll see how it goes. It's gonna come out eventually. So with Judgment being clarified by the Two of Pentacles, this could be an actual legal judgment in some kind of court case. It could have to do with money. I don't really feel that though. I mean, we'll come back to it if I see that when we get into it. I feel like someone's judging this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This doesn't have to be an earth sign. Could be earth in your chart. Could be somebody who possesses this energy, which is grounded. They're good at, you know, cooking, cleaning, taking care of a house, paying bills. They're very practical. You know, if you look at her, I don't have the other queens out to show you comparison and how they look, but her look is just simple. You know, she's not adorned. She's not decked out in a bunch of jewelry. She doesn't have a lot going on. Her hair's down. She's got a simple cap on. You know, she's just grounded and earthy like. Whereas some of the other queens are very elegant or very attractive, very exuberant. She's just kind of plain Jane. I don't mean to make it like, you know, she's not as special as the other ones, because she is, but it's in a very Mother Earth kind of way. You know, everyone has their place. So anyway, it's looking like someone maybe tried to have a new passionate beginning with this Queen of Pentacles, because I have clarifiers of the Ace of Wands, which is about a new passionate beginning, and the Seven of Cups, which is about delusion, confusion, options, or just having someone heavily on your mind. But I feel like someone wanted to have a new passionate beginning with this feminine earth energy. And that maybe they placed false judgment on her, because we have the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling. So either you, Sag, saw this woman, I say woman because it's a Queen of Pentacles, take it as it resonates. You saw her juggling things or people, situations in her life that made you feel like maybe she has her priorities out of balance, which I kind of doubt, but you might have judged her that way. Or you've had your priorities out of balance. But this judgment that you made on this woman was out of balance because your priorities aren't in the right place. Because it looks like you, Sag, are confused about having a passionate new beginning with this person, and you judged them, you judged the situation. And that judgment led to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but for some reason, So again, if it comes out in reverse, I take it and then I clarify it and I see what comes out as a clarifier. I have the Six of Wands. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is about things just kind of being destined, things just being what they're meant to be. They are what they are. And if the Wheel of Fortune is upright, it's the wheel is turning in a positive direction. It's turning. You may not love the way in which it's turning, but it's going forward. It's making things in your life move forward the way they're supposed to. I feel like this situation with this Queen of Pentacles is not moving forward on purpose, because there's a victory in it not moving forward, because she may be being shady, actually. Yeah, I have chills. So she may be being shady. This woman, she could be a business owner, an entrepreneur of some sort. I have the Seven of Swords here after the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and a leap of faith. So it looks like to me you wanted to take a leap of faith with this woman. And maybe they were really slow to give you their response on what they wanted to do in this relationship. I feel like you have pursued them. And I mean, you're a fire sign, so you really don't have too difficult of a time telling people how you feel about things or what you want, how you want things to move forward in a passionate manner. I feel like you may have conveyed this to this woman, and they're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm really busy with work right now. I've got this business. I'm trying to get it off the ground. You know, I've got so much that I need to do right now. I can't really focus on this relationship. But definitely in the future, when my situation's settled, I want to bring this back around. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, but I'm just going to need some time. But I feel like it's been so long, and there's been a lack of priority in this relationship. And that's why you placed a judgment on it, because it's taking too long to bring this to fruition. She's taking too long, and maybe the communication's not right either. There's some other factor that's happening here that's making you feel like not only is this taking too long, but you're not communicating properly. If you were actually interested in having this relationship, you'd be hitting me up, you'd be texting me, you'd be responding to my messages, but 3 days are going by before I hear from you. I know you're busy, but you couldn't be like, hey, I'm busy, but thanks for reaching out. I'm glad you're good. I'm good. We'll talk soon. That's the appropriate response when you want a relationship to continue, or you are invested in the situation. The last card we have here is the Tower card. So shit's falling apart. Shit's going to hell in a handbasket. And it's because there hasn't been enough communication. Four of Swords. It's about taking a break, meditating, contemplating, but it's about not communicating. So there's not enough communication. Maybe there's no communication. Maybe there's physical distance between the two of you of, you know, I'm talking what's not reasonable. If it's 20 minutes, you can make that happen. If it's an hour or two, that's harder. You know, if it's in a different state, that's physical distance. But I feel like there's probably emotional distance here, and I feel like there's lack of communication. And it's all because of this supposed leap of faith, and I just need time to make this work. I need time. I need time right now. I've got things going on in my life. I've got this house. You know, I'm trying to get my house together, doing renovations on the house. Whatever it is, they've got some kind of big project going on in their life, which is linked to money and stability. So again, their house, a business, buying a new house, relocating. They've got something going on in their life financially. And they're telling you, I've got this new thing going on that I really need to work on. And you're like, but damn, you can't communicate? So the tower's happening over this lack of communication. So I don't feel like it's the Queen of Pentacles, Sag, that's having this tower moment, because they're doing their thing. They're worried about their coins. You're having a tower moment because you're like, what in the good hell is going on right now? What is going on? And I feel like that led you to having anxiety, sleepless nights, some worries, some mental blocks, overanalyzing, overthinking, just going on and on in your mind. Like, is it gonna be or isn't it gonna be? What's gonna happen here? Why am I sitting here waiting? After all, you're a fire sign. You're not trying to wait for shit. Like, you got stuff to do. So if this ain't happening, that's cool. I'll get over it. Let me know, because I'm gonna go do something else. But what is going on? I'm almost feeling a family situation here more than a romantic love situation. I mean, I do see some romance. Okay, so maybe there's two storylines. This can be a family member that this is happening with. That's maybe not. I don't know. I'm just going to stop with that train of thought. All right, so for your outcome, 8 of Swords in reverse, Death in reverse, Knight of Cups, Hermit mode, and my favorite card in the deck, but in reverse, the Lovers. So 8 of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of these mental blocks. You're coming out of this over-analyzing, overthinking phase that you're in. You're coming to solutions. You're not stuck anymore wondering how to figure it out and what you're supposed to do. You're finding solutions. You're waiting for the solutions to come. You haven't found them yet because it's clarified with the 3 of Wands. That's waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe you have found the solution. Death in reverse. Knight of Wands. A Fool. Okay, you don't want this situation to end. Sorry about the coughing. You don't want the situation to end. So you're in your fire energy. Knight of Wands. This can be player-like. It can be in and out of someone's life, being inconsistent, not following through. But it can also be passionately pursuing something. Guys, I'm sorry. Hold on. Get my chapstick covered water glass. Passionately pursuing. Because then we have the Knight of Cups right after that. Okay, so I feel like your tower moment happened. It had you all stuck in your mind, all confused. You know, the tower came in to clear that out. You were confused. You were having, you know, some worry and anxiety, just confusion. Maybe not so much the worry and anxiety, but confusion and overanalyzing and overthinking about the situation. The tower came in to chill it out. The tower came in to get you on the right track, which has you waiting for the situation to come back around. It looks like your passion is going to be reignited, and that you are probably going to send some romantic messages to this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to send out your intentions again. After the tower happened, after the break in communication, you're ready to reignite it because you don't want the situation to end. Oh, this cough. But then you go in hermit mode. You go in hermit mode because, again, you probably aren't getting the communication just like before. You're not getting the expected responses in communication. So now you're like, ah, shit. I thought I knew what I was doing. I reached out. I let them know. I'm waiting. I feel like it's going to happen. And now you're in the hermit mode just trying to figure out what the fuck. So for the hermit mode, my clarifiers are King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. So I feel like, and this is your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Masculine energy. And I feel like I'm talking to masculines right now. I feel like things are out of balance and you know it. And you're sick of it. You're sick of giving to this connection. You're sick of having to be the one that reaches out, being the one who communicates how you feel and what you want, and having to wait for an extensively unreasonable amount of time for this to take place. Now, unreasonable can be different for everybody, but you're feeling like this is unreasonable. It's out of balance. It's out of whack. They're giving too much time and energy to something or someone else, and you are really feeling heartbroken about it. Maybe betrayed, backstabbed, Three of Swords. You're really unhappy about this lack of balance. Oh, I'm sorry about this cough. It's awful. I hate it. Oh, okay. So moving on, we have the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers card is about, look at this card. It's gorgeous. I flippin' love it. I flippin' love this card, right? She's all illuminated up there. They both have these beams of light from the heavens just reaching into their souls, into their bodies. You know, he's like supporting her. He loves her. He's holding on to her rock. You know, she's like, I got you too, boo. Like, okay, so anyway, the point, this card is about having connections on all the essential levels. So intellectual, spiritual, physical attraction, emotional bonding. You know, it's the whole package. But it's in reverse here. Being clarified by wanting the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment in the home life, ultimate happiness with this person. But unfortunately, it's in reverse because you're feeling foolish for wasting your time and effort and energy on somebody who's not giving back to you. And you are feeling disappointed about the past. This is the Five of Cups and the tarot cards. So, you know, the cups are spilled on the ground. There's two standing, you know, which some people could say there's hope in those two cups. But you're feeling really disappointed. Maybe in yourself, because you feel foolish. They played you for a fool. Maybe you gave them money at some point. Maybe you helped them financially. Ha! Maybe you did. Maybe you helped them financially. I don't see the card of financial investment here, but Queen of Pentacles is all about her money. So maybe you helped them in some kind of endeavor, helped them with moving expenses, or helped them with a loan of some kind. You might have known them for a while, but you felt this deep connection to them. So you're like, oh, you know what? It's cool. I'm going to do it. And then your money just got squandered. Your time, your energy just got squandered. All right, so recap and what I feel the advice is here. I feel like you made a judgment on this Queen of Pentacles because she was leaving you. Either she's confused about what she's trying to do in her life, or you're really confused about what she's trying to do in her life. There was a lack of balance here. There was a lack of reciprocity. There was no equal give and take. You were giving and giving and giving and not getting anything back. And she had you on a hook. She had you just hanging, waiting, like, you know, yeah, sure, we're going to do it. I just got to get my stuff together. I got to get my finances together. I got my business, my house together. I got to get these things together first. But sure, we're totally going to do it. And maybe this whole time you're giving them money. you know, which is why they're dragging it out, because they had no intention of having a relationship with you, but there was some benefit in it for them. So again, you're feeling just disappointed and foolish. I'm sorry if that happened. That's garbage. I feel like that's what's happening in this storyline. Because they're lying about wanting this. They're lying about the time it's taking to make it happen. They're lying about the fact that they're actually going to give this a chance at some point. I feel like you're dumping money into them and they're just taking it all straight to the bank, giving you some kind of story. I'm sorry, that's trash. And then you're kind of caught on. You started to feel it. You're like, no, this ain't feeling right. It's been too long. You're taking too long. This doesn't feel right. You got a tower moment because you knew something was wrong. I got chills. This woman really has a hold on you, or maybe it's because the money you dumped into it. I don't know. No, it's because you feel the lovers for them and you want to have emotional fulfillment with them. Listen, this isn't supposed to move forward. This situation's not good for you. It's not healthy. In fact, it's probably toxic and maybe karmic. It's not healthy. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Wands, victory in this not moving forward. This shit is not supposed to move forward. So stop dumping your time, energy, and money into someone who's not reciprocating it to you. Find somebody who appreciates you for who you are and gives back to you. Because that's what you want, that's what you need, that's what you deserve, as long as you're not a shady piece of crap, and I don't think you are. I'm not seeing it here. I feel like you can keep holding out and waiting for this to come around, but you're only going to hurt yourself. Financially, emotionally, maybe mentally, because you're going to be stuck up in your head overanalyzing things. I feel like you need to let this go. Understand that there is no balance here, and that the love that you want and deserve has not been reciprocated to you. So it's time to move forward until this person's either ready to reach out to you at some point, and you'll decide then if you're willing to take them now. Oh, you're ready now. Oh, you're ready now. So then, Sag, it's for you to decide, well, do I want them? Because they made me wait all this time, and look how this went. Look how this went, and look how they made me feel. You know, I'm not in the mood to do this again. I'm not in the mood to be feeling disappointed and like a fool. So you know what? Thanks for coming back. I appreciate that now you've got your shit together and you want to make this happen, but I'm good, boo. I'm good. Like, now I've got shit to do. So, you know, no hard feelings. Enjoy your life. You know, we could still be cool if you want, but no, I don't think I want to do this thing. Because I can find me somebody who's going to reciprocate, who's going to give me what I need. But on the flip side, maybe in the future, I don't see it here. I don't know what's happening that far in the future. Maybe somebody does. I don't. Because energy changes, people change. We have free will. This is getting long-winded. I'm sorry. I'm going to wrap this up. If it comes back in the future and it feels right to you and you get the reciprocation you need, be careful, be smart, take your time. Don't rush into it, because you had some rushing energy here before. Sorry. Don't rush into it. Take your time, watch them, and wait and see if their actions match their words, and if it continues for a reasonable amount of time. You know, anyone can fool you for a month or two. But what I'm seeing is let it go. Okay, Sag? Thank you for stopping in for this video. I really do hope it resonated with you guys. I hope it's helpful. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks, Sag.